Hey guys, welcome back to One Track Mind Coasters. Today, I am going to be ranking all of the coasters at Dollywood from worst to best. I rode every single coaster at Dollywood other than their kiddie coaster. So, and also just so you know, they do not have a single bad coaster in their lineup. So let's get right with it because all of them are good. So number 8, coming in at number 8 is Fire Chaser Express. Now, this is a Gerstlauer family launch coaster that goes forwards and backwards. I thought the theming was good for this ride, but the overall ride experience is alright, I would say. But it was a solid coaster, but probably the least favorite in the park, in my opinion, at least. But it is a great coaster nonetheless. The theming is good. Backward section is fine. But this is what you get for a family coaster. Number 7 on my list is Dragonflyer. This is a solid inverted coaster. It's very good actually. This is my first ever Vekoma family coaster. I've done an S&S family coaster at Dutch Wonderland. This one was definitely better. It actually had an airtime pop, which I really enjoyed. And overall, it was a really good coaster. It was nicely themed and well done, in my opinion. It's solid for what it is, again, along with Fire Chaser, but a great ride. Now, coming in at number 6, we got Tennessee Tornado. This is a very solid aero looping coaster. And out of the two I've ridden, which is this and Loch Ness Monster, this is easily the better one. It is a lot more intense, and the inversions are really good on it too. But as I said, again for this coaster, it's good for what it is, but it just doesn't really make the top of my list. So I will be placing it. Now coming in at number 5 is Wild Eagle, which is a B&M wing coaster. My first ever B&M wing coaster, and it ran very well. It was very smooth, very graceful, and it was pretty tame. But that doesn't make it not a bad ride, because it wasn't. It was very solid. I will give it that. But these 4 coasters, a couple of them are themed well, and honestly, they just ride better and are better overall. Coming in at number 4 is Mystery Mine. This is a very underrated coaster in my opinion. People say it's really rough. However, I actually don't think it's that bad. And the theming is just really impressive. My favorite part of this whole ride is the fire effect right before the Beyond Vertical drop. That was just awesome. And the maneuvers are very sudden. The transitions are fast. So be aware when you ride this ride, because this ride is interesting. Coming in at number 3 is Big Bear Mountain. Now, this was easily my favorite family coaster there. Probably my second favorite family coaster of all time. And this is such a long ride that it runs very smooth as well, but I just love how to use the terrain, and I absolutely think Hershey Park should definitely reconsider this, because that's where they lack, in my opinion. However, this coaster does stellar for Dollywood, and I agree. This type of coaster should easily be at more parks, but it is a very long ride here, and I definitely recommend it when you come here. Coming in at number 2 is Thunderhead. This is probably my favorite GCI wooden coaster I've ever done, and probably my 4th favorite wooden coaster overall. This was very fun. It was very fast too, and honestly, there is nothing bad. The pacing is incredible. On top of that, this coaster was not rough at all. Dollywood does a great job maintaining this ride, and I give them props for that, because this is This is a really solid wooden coaster. But this is not the best ride here, as it is. And in my opinion, the best coaster at Dollywood is Lightning Rod. Lightning Rod does run a little bit rough, like towards the overbank, I'd say, and after the drop pretty much. But once it hits the I-box track, you fly through that quad down throughout the mountain, and you fly out of your seat. This ride is so insane. Easily the best ride at Dollywood, and in my opinion, the best coaster in Tennessee. So, definitely number one. Not to mention, this coaster is made by RMC, and RMC does not fail to deliver a great experience. I will let you know where this places in my top 15 at the end of the year. Awesome ride. Definitely recommend. So overall, Dollywood is probably my favorite theme park I've been to ever in the US. Now, I rode 8 out of the 10 coasters. The 2 I missed was the Kiddie Coaster and Blazing Fury. Blazing Fury was down for refurbishment, and I didn't want to wait for the Kiddie Coaster. But with that being said, that is all of my coasters ranked at Dollywood that I've ridden. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment all of your coasters ranked. I would love to hear from all of you. So if you guys could do that, that'd be great. Now, I will see you in the next video.